Okay, the first order of business is getting Tennessee his guns back.
Well, it's just the one gun now. I upgraded. But yeah, I need my shooting iron back.
Agreed. According to my sources, Toothpick closed this old gold mine several months ago, declaring it unsafe. In fact, he's converted it to a storage facility for his stolen goods, including Tennessee's gun. We'll need to take measures with this job so as not to arouse suspicion. So, employing a masterful disguise, I'll tail Toothpick to the mine's entrance and mark it with a homing beacon. Murray, you'll then use the beacon to find your way there. Toothpick's sure to have secured the entrance, so we'll need your formidable skills to get it open. Then, once we have access, Tennessee can get in and get his gun back. Let's get to work. Okay, I need to keep up with this guy. I better stay close, but out of direct sight. Okay, I need to keep up with this guy. I better stay close, but out of direct sight.
Yes, sorry. I got this here down all soda. Ain't nobody stopping me now.
The mine entrance must be close by.
I'm sweating rivers out here.
Should be right around this bend.
Oh, enough bad
Huh?
Oh, ouch! Ouch, itch! My backnap corns are really hurting. I need some new boots.
Just a little farther, you windbag.
Oh, enough bad, wasn't it? There were one Cooper around. Now, I have to deal with two.
This isn't too bad.
Oh, enough bad, wasn't it? There were one Cooper around. Now, I have to deal with two.
I really need to equip this chair with air conditioning.
If nobody's going to find this entrance, time to take a little look. That's my goal!
All right, time to open up a can of hack. Oh, scorpions! Guys, help!
Yeehaw! The cavalry's a coming!
Don't worry, Bentley. I got the bug spray right here.
Commencing hack.
I need more clock speed. Better use the speeder code. Time for that upgrade slot. Speeder code engaged. Updating physics code module, and voila! Elastic projectiles. Perfect for shooting around corners. Whoa, I can't take this security on directly. Time to bounce some shots around the corner. Speeder's laser loop will work perfectly on that switch. If I press and hold the R2 button while moving the ship, I can close a damaging laser loop around a target. I need to use my shell code to get the data key. I better switch back. Bingo, this data key should fit that lock. Looks like I should just go with the electron flow in this thing. Yikes, just looking at that wormhole is making me dizzy. I better steer clear of that.
Systems are go.
I bet a laser loop around multiple switches would do the trick. requires a data key. All right, I can use this data key to disable that firewall.
Password accepted. Danger.
Oh boy, looks like they brought out the big guns. I better tackle this big guy piece by piece. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I need to use my shell code to get the data key. I better switch back. Yes, a data key! Right, there's gotta be a lock for this around here. The gate is open, time to dock the ship. Security, thy game is hacked. Awesome, Murray! Okay, Tennessee, you're up.
Shoot! I'll be in and out quicker than a hyperactive rattlesnake.
Hey, guys! This door's kinda, heavy.
Yeehaw! There's my gun! Uh-huh! That's right! The kid is back in business! Alrighty, me and Old Blue need to get reacquainted. Let's see. First, I need to press and hold the L1 button to enter targeting mode. Once in targeting mode, I can use the right stick to place the cursor over a target. Then I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. Yes, sir. It's all coming back to me. Guess I better make tracks before old Toothpick finds out. I wonder what old Toothpick is cooking up in here. What in tarnation? big old door is gonna require my crack shot technique. First, I press and hold the R2 button to enter crack shot mode. Next, I can use the right stick to move the cursor and draw a bead on multiple targets. Then I just release the R2 button to blast them. I can only use crack shot when my Cooper focus is full. This one's tricky. I need to shoot all those locks at the same time.
The door's open. Get going, Tennessee. Tennessee tried jumping to a different rail using the X button. Tennessee, I'm detecting a strong electric current on those rails. Keep your eyes open. Stop that electricity, Tennessee.
You couldn't catch me with a bolt of lightning. Well, I'm faster than a jackalope with his tail on fire. Ain't no better way to get around. Woo-wee! Full steam ahead! These rails are quicker than a six-legged coyote. Y'all should have cleared out when you had the chance. Dang creepy crawlies!
Great job, Tennessee. You better get moving. Tennessee. Tennessee, you need to get out of that fight before more guards show up! Great, Tennessee, keep it up!
Where are these things coming from?
Great shot, Tennessee!
Yep, I need to keep pushing. Yeehaw! Ain't nothing stopping me now.
Remember, you can use any of your shooting skills while rail
This is
sliding,
more fun than
Tennessee!
square dancing with a donkey. This This must be the express! Woo-wee! Gotta keep sliding right on out of here!
Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to shoot your way out, Tennessee. Great, Tennessee, keep it up. Don't slow down, Tennessee.
You boys should have just skedaddled.
Great job, Tennessee. You better get moving. You're a regular dead-eye, Tennessee. You need to shoot that door open before you get there, Tennessee. Now that's what I call shooting. You need to shoot that door open before you get there, Tennessee. Wow, nice shooting. All right.
Cooper!
Toothpick's office is somewhere in the upper left. levels of the saloon. To find out what he's planning, our best bet is to plant a bug. Needless to say, we must remain undetected. Conveniently, I discovered they're looking for a new bartender. So I'll go in, undercover, and control the situation by introducing the patrons to my special home-brewed sarsaparilla.
Your mustache looks bigger. What have you been feeding it?
Pay attention, Sly. You'll need to enter through that window and make your way to the ventilation system. Meanwhile, I'll have the goons inside so sugared up, they'll be seeing double until they crash hard. Once you launch the RC car in the vents, I'll take control and guide it to Toothpick's office.
You're not gonna start wearing that mustache all the time, are you?
Jealousy is such an ugly emotion, Sly.
Watch your back, pal. This place looks pretty rough.
Will do. See you inside. Greetings. I've been informed this establishment is in dire need of an expert tap jockey. I've got sarsaparilla? Well, these guys look thirsty. Let's see. I can move left and right simply by using the left stick. When a patron steps up to the bar, I can slide him a drink by pressing the X button. These guys don't look like patient types, so I'd better make it fast. I'd better keep an eye on the sarsaparilla gauge. It's going to take my whole supply to quiet this bunch. The meter should indicate how much sarsaparilla I have left. Something tells me it's gonna take every drop. Darn it! I can't waste those drinks! It is my break! These guys aren't just thirsty, they're crazy! Those big guys look like they're gonna need more than one drink! I'll never leave a bad tip again! Let's hope the supply outlasts the demand!
Whoa, some of these guards are still awake. I need to be careful. I just need to stay off the floor. Whoa, some of these guards are still awake. I need to be careful. I just need to stay off the floor.
Looking good, Sly. Sly. You just need to reach the ventilation duct. You can probably move that container if you hit it hard enough, Sly.
Just a little further to that vent.
All right, Sly. Flush that little beauty. All right, baby. Let's see what you can do for Bentley. Those fans will blow me off course. Yikes, go back spiders! Stay away from my car, you eight-legged bully! Yikes, go back spiders!
My partner's got an ace up his sleeve, and we're about to go all in. This trump card's going to crush Cooper and the rest of his clean-jumping gang. We's going to learn a mute dog yank a rattlesnake's tail, lest you're looking to get bit. Then, we are going to finish loading up the train and haul our sweet little kisters out of this one-horse town. Once we get that loot back into present day, Toothpick, going to be worth millions! Oopsie.
Dang it, boss! Would you watch where you're pointing that thing?
Are you talking to me?
Whoa, boss, whoa! I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing.
Something needs to be done about those Cooper characters. I don't like them skulking around my town or my mind. I better not hear about nothing going wrong with the plan. Better not. Oh, boy, you got a funny look. Got something to say, huh? Something happened up at the mine? No.
That's not good. Looks like Toothpick rustled himself a pretty lady.
Sweet jumping jackrabbit! That's no lady, that's Carmelita! What is she doing here?
You know her?
I'm afraid so. Something is very wrong here, Tennessee. But all quantum physics aside, we have to rescue her. Nobody can get there faster than you. I'll grab Sly and Murray, and we'll meet you in the van. Just get going.
Woohoo! I wonder who Bentley's lady friend is. Kidnapping. That Toothpick's lower than a snake in a ditch. Heck, rescuing pretty ladies is a hobby of mine anyway.
I am only too happy to get rid of this one. Her tongue's sharp enough to cut leather.
Stinking cowards! Afraid to untie me and fight like men? I swear when I get out of this...
No sense fretting about that, little lady. Cry, cry, little tear, yes. Just enjoy the ride!
I'm coming, Miss Carmelita! I need to blow that barrier away!
Okay! You can stop anytime!
I gotta keep the road clear of obstacles. I gotta keep the road clear of obstacles. Time for a little target practice. I better start slinging some lead. This is getting to my hair. Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever.
What are you doing out there?
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita. Everything's under control. Dagnabbit! Looks like some fools have turned up the heat.
Are you enjoying this?
Can't let the stage hit that barrier. Dagnabbit! Looks like some fool just turned up the heat.
Are you enjoying this?
Dagnabbit! Looks like some fool just turned up the heat.
Are you enjoying this?
Can't let the stage hit that barrier.
Watch where you're going!
Dagnabbit! Looks like some fool just turned up the heat.
Are you enjoying this?
Can't let the stage hit that barrier.
Watch where you're going!
I better start slinging some lead. Whew! I feel like a potato about to get mashed. Woo-wee! I love moving targets.
Hit the brakes already!
Yee-haw! Now that's what I call exciting. Bullseye! Now that's how you cool things off. Bullseye! Now that's how you cool things off. Bullseye! Now that's how you cool things off. Those flames will roast us for sure. Okay, this ain't gonna be the smoothest ride. Bullseye! Now that's how you cool things off! Those flames will roast us for sure! Okay, this is gonna be the smoothest ride!
Please stay on the road! Any road!
I need to blow that barrier away!
Stop this thing!
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita! Everything's under control!
Who are you?
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Why, I'm Tennessee Kid
Don't tell me. You're a Cooper, right? I knew it.
Yes, ma'am. Bentley told me you...
Stop calling me ma'am. The name's Inspector Fox. Wait, Bentley's here?
Well, looks like they're right behind us.
Carmelita, I'm glad you're okay.
Why, that conniving little...
Much obliged for a helping hand, Inspector Fox. Let me run these banditos over to prison, and I be back for you, all in lickety-split. Of course, you feeling neighborly? You could just turn yourselves in.
As much as I like the idea of Sly in a cell, nobody kidnaps Inspector Carmelita Fox and gets away with it.
I reckon that also includes tying her to a runaway stage.
Watch it. I'm in no mood for smart remarks. Now, are you ready for another mission, Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean, I surely am, Inspector Fox.
And another thing, no more whistling. I don't want to hear no guards whistling for...
This river is dangerous, but it leads back to the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox? But just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
Miss Carmelita, you didn't forget how to use that pistol, did you?
Not a chance. I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. And I can press and hold the L1 button to focus my aim.
You've got him on the run now, Carmelita!
I'm too Cooper. Furry tail! Let's sweep this sector, Tennessee.
Give him that, Carmelita! Come on, Carmelita! I sure am glad we're on the same side.
I can't believe Sly got me into this mess.
Nice shooting, Carmelita!
How about less sweet talk and more action? Tennessee, it looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
Like shooting rats in a saddlebag! Sometimes these boys can get a lot irritating. Shucks, these galoots are not smart. like we got company, Miss Carmelita. Not the friendly kind. I'll keep the raft still, and you blast those dang jackalopes.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should just focus on the...
Looks like we got company, Miss Carmelita, and not the friendly kind. I'll keep the raft still, and you blast those dang jackalopes.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should just focus on the mission, Tennessee. Just hold steady, Tennessee.
Looks like we got company, Miss Carmelita, and not the friendly kind. I'll keep the raft still, and you blast those dang jackalopes.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should just focus on the mission, Tennessee. Just hold steady, Tennessee.
Bingo! Now that's what I call straight shooting. Woo! Those steers up there mean business. Huh, that switch looks kinda important. I hope you boys got a backup plan. You fellas are messing with the wrong outlaw.
I can't believe Sly got me into this mess.
Could have done that in my sleep. Well, bring it on then, boys. This is almost as fun as a sack of gold nuggets. Shoot, time's a wasting. Pick it up, Tennessee. are still looking for a fight. Shucks, these galoots are not smart. Sometimes these boys do get a mite irritating. Get your boots on, gang! Tennessee's on the way!
Tennessee, this way! Bentley and Murray are all right. Follow me, Tennessee! You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
All right, who wants to eat some egg? I hope you boys got a backup plan. Time's a wasting. Pick it up, Tennessee. Tennessee, just one more lock.
You idiots better start shooting straight! Prisoners escape!
Could have done that in my sleep. Carmelita, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you. I should leave you in that cage after what you pulled, Sly Cooper.
I know. Look, I can explain everything.
Why, if it wasn't for this handsome and charming gentleman, I wouldn't even be here.
Aw, shucks.
Handsome and charming? Really? Look, Carmelita, I know...
Save it, Sly. All I want to know right now is how I get back to Paris.
Actually, Carmelita, I was more curious how you got here in the first place.
But guys, where's the van?
We'll have to track it down later, Murray. Now, what were you saying, Carmelita?
It's a long story, Bentley. Let's get moving and I'll tell you. When I saw that arrogant little, that no-good lying... Ugh, I should have tied his mangy tail around his neck. I should have blasted that smug look right off his face. I should probably just finish my story. After the Cooper gang escaped at the museum, I decided to follow my nose and take a look around. I'd been investigating the trading of stolen antiquities on the black market, but I'd never guessed that two-faced ringtail was involved. Then as I turned a corner, I was stunned to see a huge stash of stolen treasure right there in the museum. And even more shocking, Cyril Le Paradox himself unloading them. I couldn't believe it! The billionaire art collector and museum patron was behind this? I was so surprised that by the time I reacted, his goons already had me covered. Then that slimy sawed-off runt had me thrown into some vile machine. And the next thing I knew, I was playing cowboys and criminals. The Old West? Time travel? It was completely loco. Sure, Le Paradox had done some time in his youth, but he'd been squeaky clean ever since. And Interpol had never considered him a suspect. There were rumors about the source of his wealth, but nothing had ever been proven. Now I knew I'd solved that mystery. And of course Cooper and his little friends were involved somehow. Why was I not surprised? The Fleabag tried to feed me some story about having to rob the museum to save the future. But I was done listening to that liar. I needed to get back to Paris. But that toad toothpick had stolen Murray's van, and Bentley's time machine along with it. I finally cracked the case, and now I was stuck in this lousy dust bowl with the Cooper gang. I don't know what made me angrier. Not being able to bust the lowlife skunk, or being trapped here with that lying ringtail. Ooh! The only bearable thing about this whole mess was that at least Cooper's ancestor was a gentleman.
And another thing. No more whistling. I don't want to hear no guards whistling for no reason, no how, no way. I don't care. Now, boys. I know I aired out my lungs at you.